A community-based organization has donated the much sought-after personal protective equipment, as well as fumigation equipment, surgical gloves, and masks to Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital in a bid to aid efforts to stem the spread of coronavirus. In a bid to aid efforts to stem coronavirus spread in the region, health workers at the facility had raised concern over non-availability and inadequacy of the protective gears, an eventuality that could jeopardize containment of the virus.
Any help like what you have done is going to help us a lot. Surgical masks is something that we really need, because especially in the health department, they are never enough. For our health workers need to wear them even as they work.
In the meantime, Laikipia County government has paid up for the National Health Insurance Fund scheme for over 4,500 vulnerable families at a cost of 27 million shillings that will keep them covered for the next 1 year. Speaking while on a visit to Nanyuki Teaching and Referral Hospital to assess an ongoing upgrade of facilities that will cater for the extreme cases of COVID-19, Area Governor Derito Moreithi noted that a further 152 health officers have been deployed to health centers and dispensaries to ease service delivery.
Tulikuwa tayari tumesajili facilities zetu za afya 45. Zile zilikuwa zimebakia 39, basi kwa muda wa mwezi moja na nusu tutamaliza, ili kusudi kokote uendako katika dispensary hiyo karibu na wewe, ukiwa Laikipia, unaweza kupata huduma ambazo unatumia kadi yako ya NHIF.
Elsewhere, due to the shortage of COVID-19 test kits in the counties, the county of Embu is in the process of procuring new testing equipment. According to Governor Martin Wambora, his administration has been cleared by the Ministry of Health to purchase the resources needed, especially those approved by the Kenya Medical Research Institute, even as he disclosed that hundreds of health workers have been enlisted to boost the war on the contagion.
Na mimi nimeongea na waziri, atukubali tununue agents wa sisi wenyewe. Akasema ni sawa, bora iwe approved by WHO and by KEMRI, na tutafuata hizo taratibu.
And residents of Malaba border have raised concern over an increase of COVID-19 cases after 8 people were put on quarantine at the customs. The locals are demanding that the confirmed cases be relocated from the facility, as the border remains a weak link in the fight against COVID-19, with truck drivers camping at the border for weeks now.
We as a committee decided to flag the matter to the county committee so that they can look for another isolation center, because already Alupe is to its full capacity.
In Narok, the Kenya Union of Special Needs Education Teachers Secretary General James Torome has defended government's move to train special needy teachers on how to handle and teach special students on COVID-19 safety measures. Torome says 300 teachers have already been trained and will be employed as soon as the COVID-19 curve is flattened.
We are supporting the initiative which is proposed by the government to train all special needs education teachers the way they are going to handle learners after the schools are going to be reopened immediately when we are receiving the directive from the Ministry of Health.
And finally, the government has enhanced support for vulnerable families in Kisumu, particularly those residing in the informal settlements. Nyanza Regional Commissioner James Kianda said that the national government has partnered with well-wishers to support an extra 200 families, mostly the aged and disabled, to provide support in addition to 1,000 shillings weekly stipend they are receiving from the government. Beatrice Gatonyengetich, Channel 1 News.